Finally today, it's not very often a worker stays with the same employer for more than 40 years, but Mike Booth did that with the city of Blaine. Mike Johnson has the story.
The city of Blaine held a ceremony to honor Mike Booth and remember his work. In fact, Booth was the city's longest-serving employee when he retired earlier this year. He worked in the Public Works Department, which floods hockey rinks and maintains them throughout the winter season. The city held a ceremony honoring Booth at Happy Acres Park, which has 3 hockey rinks. Booth helped unveil a plaque naming the rinks the Mike Booth Hockey Rinks.
Mike is a perfectionist. You know, you go out there and say, oh, Mike, the ice looks good. Yeah, it's pretty good, Jerome, but along the boards, we got to do this. There was always something that we needed to tweak to get it to look like the XL Energy Center.
Booth has a love for hockey, and over the years he collected hockey pucks that players had hit over the boards and lost. Some are signed by professionals, including former NHL player Gordie Roberts and former Vikings great Randall McDaniel. Booth says he tried to figure out ways to make things work better.
To get this facility, when we did it, it was just on grass, and I kept saying, God, we got to be an easier way to save more water. Why don't we asphalt it? So they talked about it, and then out of my league, but finally they said, well, let's do it. So I'm still hoping they get that 4th rink in someday.
Former co-workers signed their names to a board that has special significance. It's one Mike gouged while driving the Zamboni, but he says he enjoyed the work.
There's many people that would look at me and go, how many years you been there? That's unheard of. But I enjoyed it.
After growing up in Blaine, a piece of the city now has his name on it. For North Metro TV News, I'm Mike Johnson reporting.
Booth was very active as a youth hockey coach and even coached some players who went on to play in the NHL.